What is one thing that you would change about the tournament experience or just tournaments, in general, that you feel like would be a good change to change the overall experience for people when it comes to going to tournaments? So we'll open up the floor to Mr. Game and Left.
Man, I'm gonna be 1,000 about it, man. I don't want to be that guy, but yo, we gotta. I think that need, man. I'm just saying, it's a real thing. People to say that, man. We need like a hygiene regulation or something, man. Like
You can skip me. You can skip me because
we
you just gave my answer. You can just skip me because you already gave my
because
answer.
I'm gonna just be real about it, man. Like we need to
Bro,
put
you
up some
doing this live?
sensors. We need to put up some sensors. Like when you walk in the door, and if there's like if the sensors go above a certain threshold of like odor, you can't come in, man. I saw a post about somebody was like, man, if you can buy video games, you can buy some hygiene products, and I agree. So I don't want to be, but look, man. It's just common courtesy, man. You come to a place, don't look. I don't know everybody's situation, so I'm not just gonna be like, but if you are able body and you out here spending money on other things and you're not taking care of the hygienic part, that not only affects you, it affects other people, man. And you come into the venue and look, just take care of your hygiene. I don't know. I'm not saying if I want tournaments to just be kicking people out, but it's like, and I mean, I've seen people talk about this before, you know. And I'm not just trying to be negative about it, but I mean, it's just like, come on, man, like be courteous to other people. Like there's courtesy on different levels, but not just like even with that, like just don't come in and making everybody else's experience bad because of that. Because I've been to some events and I'm just like, I'm not finna out nobody and just be like, but I'm like, come on, man, like let's do better, okay? Like you come to these events, yes, have fun, play these games, get these games in, but at the same time, let's take care of ourselves, man. Please. I didn't want to be that guy, but
Nah, man.
I'm done, man.
No, you're right. He's right, darn it. He's right, everybody. We got the hygiene thing. I think I agree 100%. That is exactly what I was thinking when he said, "What do you want to change at tournaments?" That it. I mean, can you imagine like somebody coming in and like they like? I mean, their hygiene is less than stellar. They're sitting there and it's like, "Oh, all right, come on up. We need you to play your match right now." And they reach into their bag and they pull out a brand spanking new like Comba like freaking obsidian fight stick. Like, bro, really? You bought that fight stick? You bought that nice bag to carry it in, but you didn't buy like you couldn't go and get some like Irish Springs from the store. Like, come on, man. Like, I feel like I said, it's all about courtesy. Like, there you got to consider like everybody around you. You know, because what do you go like? People, you can get people sick, man. Like, you can get people even before. Forget about the pandemic. Even before that, people were like walking around. If you don't have stellar hygiene, you can make other people sick, man. Like, you don't. People don't know where you've been. They don't know where you've been, and sometimes you don't know where you've been either. You're just walking around. You're just walking around thinking you're living life, and something happens to you. You step in something. You get to like something on your hand, something on your shoe, or something like that, and then you're dragging that around with you, and you just carry that with you into a tournament with a group of people. And like you touch something, you touch somebody, somebody reaches out to shake your hand after a match. I don't know why they would do that if your hygiene isn't on point, but God bless them. So they reach out and they shake your hand, and now all of a sudden they're sick because you wouldn't take care of yourself. People have to take care of themselves, and you gotta think past yourself as far as that. Like every event that you go to is a community event. Like there are other people there who deserve the consideration that they're giving you by making sure that they take care of themselves before they step on past on the threshold. Like they're taking care of them so they can take care of you by proxy. So take care of yourself so you can take care of them by proxy. It's real simple, man. Just think about that before you decide. Like, you know what? Maybe I'll go and freshen up real quick before I go to that Smash tournament. Maybe I'll give myself the once over, a couple, Yeah, I mean, you know what I mean? Like maybe I give myself the once over. It's been a couple months. Let me give myself the once over before I go to like play Tekken with these guys, sitting in close proximity to somebody who I've never met before. Can you imagine? Now imagine that there's one person like that, right? Doing that, just one person. Imagine a group of people all like that, all in the same room. So somebody comes in, they open the door, and they're hit by like a wall of funk. And we're not talking about the good funk, right? We're talking about that, like, you know what I'm saying? Like the kind of like, remember that smog cloud in what was it, a fern gully that like got really big and tried to destroy the whole forest? We're talking like that kind of funk, man. Like we're talking like burning the hairs in your nostrils. Yeah, just like, I mean, just encompassing everything, just like consuming all, not stopping for nothing. And there's a room full of that. There's a room full of that. You're sitting there like unsuspecting people that go into there thinking, oh, I'm here to have a good time. Yeah, nah, dude. Yo, think of the children. Think of the children. Think of the children and the families. People. For the love of God, please. You got it. Think of the children. Please.
Oh, God. Before I start, first, I'm going to need you to narrate my life at my funeral. Second, I have nothing to do with anything that dude just said and also Devin just said. This is all TVFGC, and I am oblivious. You've never heard me talk badly about.
They are responsible for their own comments.
Yes, they're responsible.
TVFGC is not included.
Nah, don't try to pull yourself out now.
Yo, I'd like to say this right now. I'd like to apologize in advance by saying I apologize for nothing that I say on this show. That's right. It's all me. These are all of my statements, 100%. Like I said, my Twitter is right there on the page at MAZING_MC. My DMs are open. Thank you very much.
Let's go. Listen, woo, that was. I want to thank y'all, man. This has been dope. This has been amazing. All right, so let's see. I won't comment on what they said. What I realized or what I think about what should happen when we get back to this is that tournaments should be a day longer, like majors. Like right now, we got tournaments starting on Friday, and I think tournaments should be a day longer. And this is speaking as a lover of fighting games and a TO. Tournaments don't give enough stream time and shine time and stage time to older games. And if we were to add an older game and also team tournament day for the leagues, for the people that want to play at different levels, it's not that I haven't thought about it. An extra day would be needed. What's the big deal? Most of us, I remember back when we all went to Evo, fools got to Evo on Wednesday. You know what I mean? Fools got to Vegas on Wednesday. So what's the problem if we start running an event where we have, and this happened, I think, a lot because of COVID. Look how much null LDC is being used. Fight K2 is being used. People are fixing their net codes and rollback issues. You understand what I'm saying? Like, there's a resurgence of people playing older games, and I don't say get rid of the new ones because they're shining, but we need to open up the floor more and do one other day to include team tournaments and older games. And this is an idea I've had for years, but I said, I'll put it out into the ethos. Let's see what happens. All right. Because what better to do? Like, people are going 0-2 so much, whatever. Give them more options to play now. Give them more arenas to compete on. And you'll see that we'll possibly get back to the place of having fun at these events and making it really what it's supposed to be. It's supposed to be a getaway for the weekend. Not something you rush home to. Nah, when you're taking your time off, yo, I'm gonna be off from Wednesday till next week Tuesday. You know what I mean? When you go to these majors. And let's enjoy ourselves. So I would like to see that. That's the one major change I would like to see, is that these events feel like they're too cramped in and they don't give everybody a time to shine and do their things. And we need to start becoming more like Comic-Con and stuff like that. You know what I mean? It's running a little bit longer, panels, whatever. And that's my thing. But with that, you know what I mean, if you got enough money to go to a con, you should have enough money to buy deodorant. You know what I mean? And I'll stop at that.